We just landed on the moon in the Lambo, taking pictures with the zoom and the angle. We'll be coming back to you with the samples. Our predictions coming soon with a halo. We just landed on the moon in the Lambo, taking pictures with the zoom and the angle.
Hello, future millionaires. This is Aztec, and this is the CSC. Today, I'm going to let you guys into my brain. I'm going to show you something that I call crypto comps. Now, this is not an exact science. Some of the comparisons that I do are very direct and some are just similar. But again, not an exact science, but this is part of the base level of my kind of like investing strategy that I do to get to my overall investment thesis for investing in a specific cryptocurrency. So guys, this is going to be Cosmos related. You guys know I have a very well diversified portfolio across Polygon and Cosmos, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the privacy sector. But this will be Cosmos related. So stay to the end because I'm going to share a project that I believe is going to be one of the best performing projects in the future. In addition, I'll share two small caps that might not be on everyone's radar that I've been invested in for a while now. So let's go ahead and dive into this. This all started because I was responding to Secret Cosmonaut and something that he was responding to, where someone was kind of like taking the token price into consideration a lot more than I would, because I look more at the market cap of a project or the fully diluted market cap. And I also take into consideration the circulating supply because I want to know whether or not, you know, there's going to be like some type of unlock, you know, or how far along the token has been distributed. But the market cap or the fully diluted market cap is very important because it kind of lets you know, if you're getting in at a good price. Now, obviously you can look at, many of the projects that are in my portfolio, like Secret, Atom, Juno, XPRT, and AKT, and see that pretty much everything's on sale. And I wanted to share this overall thing. But before I dive into crypto comps, again, I do want to say, this is part of what helped me find MATIC under 2 cents, guys. So this is like a really cool strategy, and this is just like having fun, guys. It's just like the fun part of investing, kind of like comparing and looking at other projects, part of that research phase. I think you also have to consider what I have in this tweet as well, like, the white paper, the solution, the concept. You need to know the team, whether or not they have good backing and funding and good, or you want great star dev capabilities. Can they make the project concept a reality? And also, are they building for tomorrow? You want to know that by the time they finally develop what their concept is, that it's still relevant. So definitely something to take into consideration. But part of my strategy is crypto comps. So you guys know I love Secret. Secret has transactional privacy and computational privacy. So when I look at this, it's kind of hard to directly get a comp for Secret, because if you were to find a direct competition to Secret, a lot of those projects that are out there are just in concept, alpha or beta, or barely launching, and they haven't been proven. Secret has been proven. It's been out for a long time. It has not had any major issues. It's never been hacked, and they have some really great star devs. But what we have to look at is that it has those two things together, which is privacy smart contracts and transactional privacy. So I would say, you would want to look at something like Ethereum, Ethereum being at around a $200 billion market cap, and Monero is the king of privacy, at least for transactional privacy. You can see by both of these market cap of 3 billion here for Monero against Secret's 200 million, that Secret is definitely undervalued just in comparison to like what the cryptosphere values like privacy in general at, and then also just from like a smart contracts kind of level. Obviously, privacy smart contracts are way better than general smart contracts. So I think you're getting in at a really great price. Overall, you could also probably like compare Secret to something like Avalanche, sitting at around almost $8 billion, or Polkadot sitting at about $9.6 billion, and you still, because of the interoperability factor, since Secret has it's IBC enabled, so you can see that no matter what, Secret is undervalued. You're getting in my opinion, at a very general, great price. It's actually pretty wild to see how undervalued Secret is. Now, I do hold Monero, and I'm not going to compare any other privacy coin to Monero because just, you have to take my word for it. But, for my research, the tech is just the best when it comes to privacy coins in comparison to other privacy coins, that only do transactional privacy. So, I stack Monero, and, it's kind of like hard to like compare Monero. But if I was to compare it to something, which this might sound kind of controversial, but I would compare it to Bitcoin in a way, because I think Monero should have, personally, for many reasons, I think Monero should have a larger market cap than Bitcoin, and should be the coin that's being more adopted. So then again, guys, there's a difference between platforms and tokens, and layer twos and coins, like cryptocurrency coins. So Monero, I think overall is just undervalued. It's only sitting at ranked number 28 on CoinMarketCap. Now, I also like Juno. Juno, I think you can compare to Ethereum. Ethereum is moving towards proof of stake. It doesn't have the interoperability factor that Juno does. So in some senses, Juno is very far ahead, and in some senses, Ethereum is very far ahead. With adoption, for instance, or TVL, network effects, these kind of things. The types of people that are already connected to Ethereum. So it's kind of a similar type comparison here. But no matter what, you can see that the market cap of Ethereum is very large, and if you look at Juno, only sitting at $300 million, it's pretty wild. I think Juno has had some little issues here and there, as a chain, but being that it's already IBC enabled and already has the heart of the Cosmos, I think it's a sleeper. I personally like Secret a lot more, and I have I would say Secret is a lot larger part of my portfolio, but I don't think Juno should be discounted, because I think there's a lot of synergies with Secret and Juno. For instance, Juno will be able to leverage Secret network technology in the future. So, if you're looking at things from kind of like a Internet of blockchains kind of viewpoint, more macro and zoomed out, you see that Juno has a lot of potential and already has a pretty good amount of adoption, and it's doing well, overall. It's already been through a lot of, pretty crazy things and has survived. And I think it's definitely something people are sleeping on. If you were to also compare it outside of like Ethereum, you could compare it directly to Avalanche or Polkadot as well. And still, Juno's only at $300 million market cap. It's definitely undervalued, especially because it has IBC, the best interoperability protocol. I also like Polygon, but because this is a Cosmos related project, I won't go into this, but I do think it's a safer play. It's an L2, or it has a bunch of different types of scaling solutions for Ethereum. And I guess if you were to compare it, you'd compare it directly with either other layer 2s, but really Polygon's the best. And you could potentially compare it to Ethereum's market cap as well, being that currently, Polygon's a lot faster and a better platform, than Ethereum. But anyways, I also have persistence in my portfolio, and it's only sitting at $89 million. It's definitely a small cap. It's not a micro cap, it's a small cap. And I know that on crypto Twitter, there is, some people that don't like the risk of derivatives. But this is the thing, guys. I'm not saying or arguing that people should have, all of their portfolio, or even, the most of their portfolio in crypto derivatives. But, most investors have some portion of their portfolio in higher risk, and, higher risk can give you higher returns. And in addition to that, especially in this case with liquid staking or derivatives, it can give you higher yield. So I liken persistence to Lido, and as you can see, Lido has a market cap of $750 million, give or take. And Lido's definitely multi-chain and a lot more established, but it's not IBC enabled just yet. And I think that persistence can front run Lido and launch before Lido launches on Cosmos. And since persistence is already IBC enabled, and we'll probably have a lot more synergies and connections to the Cosmos in the future, I think that persistence, P-stake shouldn't be discounted. Also, it is interesting, they already have, as you can see, like on the DApp here, they already have liquid staking for Cosmos and persistence and Ethereum on the Ethereum main chain. They will have BNB or liquid staking as well, I believe, tomorrow. And so they are also going, multi-chain, and in the future they want to interact with like Solana and Avalanche. So they, I think, can front run Lido. And as you can see, as a similar comparison, their market caps are pretty different. So you can see that persistence has room to grow as well. And yeah, so that's in my portfolio. Now, this is the, I've talked about Secret many times before, and kind of like express I think it's going to do exceptionally well. This is the project that I'm going to talk about today. This is more of like a fun comparison I'm going to do here. And I think Shade Protocol is going to do amazingly well because they're doing so much. I got my Shade Protocol shirt on. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this, guys. They only have a fully diluted market cap of $141 million. And look at what they're doing. They have Silk, which is their stable coin. They have Shade Swap, Shade Lend, Shade Bonds all coming. They already have STKD Secret, which is their derivative for Secret. They have Silk Pay coming. They have staking. They have insurance. They have all these different things they're working on. So it's really hard to get a direct comparison. But and this one's going to be a little bit more fun because I'm going to do something they don't do with other projects because there's so much going on here. But before we kind of do the comp here, I want to read this because I think people also are not factoring in what Silk will do, for like value accrual with the DAO, with this Shade DAO, all back to Shade stakers. And, a stable coin is very important for an ecosystem. And it's also kind of like hard to value that additional value that it offers to the overall DeFi ecosystem that Shade is building out. But I won't add it into the comp that I'm going to do, but just also know, like, think about it. Like, it also has a stable coin coming. They have Silk Pay, and that platform itself is going to be, something on top of the valuation. You should like factor that in. So as you can see here, I posted this a long time ago. I said Shade Protocol is launching Silk, a privacy-preserving, collateralized, reflexive stablecoin due to recent events and many simulations later, the team has made some updates. Silk will now be over collateralized and modular, so able to evolve. So again, remember that they have a stable coin coming. And let's take a look. So fully diluted market cap, $141 million. What I want to do here is I want to take Uniswap, market cap of around $6.6 billion. I'll take Aave's market cap of about $1.4 billion. And we're going to take Hex, his market cap at $8.9 billion. And we're going to add them all together. If we do that, then we actually get a market cap over $17 billion. And if we compare that directly to Shade, you know, we definitely see that Shade has a lot of room to grow. And as long as Shade can develop and ship all these products and everything they're talking about, which I have total faith in. I know the team members, I've met them in person. I know they have good backing, they have good connections. I really think they're going to do what they are setting out to do. Then you can see that their market cap can be exponentially larger than it currently is. So yeah, that's Shade Protocol, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the micro caps here. So Akash is definitely something I think people should have on their radar. I know it's very early for cloud computing, decentralized cloud computing, but just seeing this market cap of, you know, under $50 million, it's kind of like hard not to put in my portfolio, especially knowing that as regulations come down the pipeline and projects due to those regulations want to become further decentralized, you know, and add something like cloud storage and cloud computing and, you know, all these additional things that people don't even really think about very often. They're just still thinking about like the layer 1 or the layer 2 or layer 0. You know, you're seeing that the market hasn't caught up quite to the concept, but you know, you can get in at a very low market cap right now. If you're looking at like a direct comparison, you could see something like Kudos. I don't think it's as well established in my opinion. And you can see the market cap is only at $28 million. So Akash being so well established, connected to the IBC, you know, a staple of the cosmos, I think it has a great position to do some amazing things. And sitting at, you know, under $50 million, to me, that's you know, that's definitely interesting. Next, Regen Network. No one talks about offsetting carbon, the projects that do, you know, they're kind of like ahead in my opinion. But one thing that people don't really realize is that institutions are getting into this space further and further as we speak. And you know, I was letting people know back in May, I was hearing rumors that, you know, Wall Street was buying the dip. And you know, here's the news that came out recently that Coinbase and BlackRock are cozying up together. And as you can see through this TLDR, it's a Forbes article, I'll link down below. Coinbase and BlackRock announced a new partnership Thursday to allow BlackRock clients to trade and manage crypto in-house, because this is huge. The partnership combines services from Coinbase Prime and BlackRock's Aladdin, both of which serve institutional investors. Coinbase stock soared as high as 44% in intraday trading before closing up 10%. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because BlackRock is big on ESG, guys. I know a lot of people in crypto, like their eyes glaze over when you bring this up, you know, like being ESG compliant. But the thing is the elites are moving into this space. They are going to put their foot down. BlackRock is already putting their foot down with like different institutional arms and like their holdings. They want their projects that they're investing in to be ESG compliant. And as institutions further move into crypto, they're going to put their foot down, being carbon neutral or offsetting your carbon, or being, you know, like totally offsetting it and being carbon negative, like that's going to be more important as time goes on. And so projects like REGEN, who help facilitate these measures, in my opinion, obviously we're early, but that's the point. You want to be early. So again, micro cap, $36 million, $37 million, give or take. It's insane. It's insane. It's very small, and you can see these guys are still active if you look, on Twitter and stuff. They're working with like osmosis to offset some of the carbon and stuff like that. But definitely, if we're looking at Cosmos, those are some micro caps at least that I think everyone should be looking at. Hopefully you guys found this interesting, and you like the whole like crypto comp strategy that I use. And again, this is just like investing at a base level. But thanks for staying till the end, guys. Never give up on the future of money. Take it easy.